We are in Inequalities unit in chapter 3. This is the bell ring in class. That's a good way to start out. It's Algebra 1 review. It says, for the left-hand column, graph the linear equalities, and for the right-hand column, write a linear inequality given a graph. Okay, so try doing that on your own, and then watch the video. Okay, so this one we're going to begin at -5, and you go up 1 over 2, or down 1, left 2. Now, you're greater than, not equal to, so it's a dotted line because you're not on the line. You are just simply greater than it. So are your y values greater than on this side or on this side? Your y values are greater on this side. Okay. Number 2, you have to rearrange into slope-intercept form. So you must get y by itself. Be careful when you divide by a negative, the sign flips, and this is what you get. So you start at -4, you go down to over 1 or up to left 1. So these are for inequalities where you have more than one solution. You have many solutions. Okay, and where is your y values greater than? Here or here? Your y values are greater on this side. All right, here, you're starting at 2. You're going up 1, 2 over 3. You shaded greater than or above, and you're a dotted line. So you're done. Here, you begin at 4. You shaded less than, and it's not a dotted line, so it's equal to. And your slope is down 1, right 1. If you have to put 1, you just put negative. Okay, so this is review. This was Algebra 1. Okay. Here on the back, now you've done this as well, you're going to shade a system of inequalities. It's saying in one particular situation, you start at 1 and you go up 3 over 1, or down 3, left 1. And it's a dotted line. And your solutions are on this side. It will satisfy the equation. Or if you take one of the coordinates and substitute it into the inequality, it will be true. Then for the other one, you're starting at +1 as well, but you're going down 4, right 1. We're going up, left 1. Okay. And you're greater than this way. And this is where they intersect. Okay, this is where the solutions are shared. So it says name 2 possible solutions. If I pick a solution here, it's just going to satisfy one equation, not both. So a possible solution has to be in here. So 0, 3, 1, 6. Okay. Is 0, 5 a solution? No. Is 4, 0 a solution? No, it has to be for both. Now, what if you're like, I don't know if I graphed it right? You can always substitute it into the equations. You have y is greater than 3x plus 1. If I put 0 in for y and I put 4 in for x, is this statement true? Is 0 greater than 12 plus 1? Is 0 greater than 13? No. If you put in 0, 5, it has to work for both. So if I put in 0 and 5, yeah, 5 will be greater than 1. If I put in 0 and 5, 5 is, yeah, it'll work. Why did I write no? I'm sorry. Yes, it is a solution. 0, 5, it is a solution. I apologize. Okay. Now, try it on the second graph. Pause the video and try it on your own. Okay, so here's the line. You want to be less than. You're shading on this side. This side, you're going to start at positive 3 and go down 1, 2 over 1. 1, 2 over 1. And you're greater than. So where do you intersect? It's right here. It says name two possible solutions, 5, 0, 6, 1. Anything in the double shaded area. Is 1/2 5 a solution? No. Is -2 4 a solution? No. You can always substitute in to both equations to see if you're right. So 2 times 1/2 plus 5, is that greater than 3? 1 plus 5, is that greater than? No, it's not. Okay, so that is what you have done in 8th grade, and this is what you're doing again. All right, systems of inequalities, we discussed it again. Okay, but now you might have more than one. I want you to try these on your own, and in the Google Classroom, all the charts are already filled out for you. What we haven't talked about, though, is here. Okay, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 equations. When you have an equation left to right, that's a y equals equation. Your slope is 0, and you started at 3. You can just write it like this. Here, you're beginning at 4. It's a dotted line. You're shaded it above, and your slope looks like it's up 1 over 1. And here, you're at -2. You're shading above. Your slope is down 1, left 1. Okay, so that's only really difference. And the last one is a word problem. Okay, Olivia has finals in calculus, physics, and history. She has up to 25 hours to study for the exam, so she can study 25 hours or less. She plans to study history for 2 hours. So we know history is 2 hours. She needs to study 7 hours for calculus, but over 14 is too much. So she has to be 7 or greater, but hold up, she can't be more than 14. She hopes to spend between 8 and 12 hours studying physics. Write a graph in a system of equations. All right, so one's got to be calc and one's got to be physics. We'll make calc x, we'll make physics y. So here we'll have x plus y is less than or equal to 23. So your equation that you're going to graph needs to be in slope-intercept form. Here, calc is your x, and here, physics is your y. So if you go to calc, which is your x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So between 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're going to study this many hours for calc in between. You could study this many hours for physics. You're going to go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dot, 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 dot. And 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dot, 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 dot. You can't be right on it. So right here is where it will meet all your qualifications. But wait, we have one more equation. Okay, we're at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I would use graph paper on your test. So you're up at 23, and then you're going to go down 1, left 1, and it's going to look something like this. And you want to be less than it. So here, this little triangle is where all of them intersect. It said to write and graph a system of inequalities to represent the situation. So this is your situation for studying. Okay, your test might say, pick how many hours she studied calculus and physics. Okay, so she might say, I studied calc for 11 hours and 10 hours for physics. Is that even possible? Yeah. Calc is between 7 and 14. Physics is between 8 and 12. And together they have to be less than 23. Okay, so that's just another way to see a system of inequalities. Also, with this lesson, there is a cross-off problem. I will post it in the Google Classroom. And if you do it correctly, you get to cross off one on your test. Okay, you have to give it to me by the end of review day. So it has to be due to me by tomorrow to receive the cross off.